Hey guys, Eternal here. I know I've been gone for 2 months and such, but I've been doing a lot of stuff. But I wanted to give you guys something. I recently just finished all of Sekirei. I marathoned it with a friend, and so I was like, oh, let's try to do a review. So, well, a review slash rant. So here we go. Right off the bat, I'm slightly angry because Minato has his own harem, and all these chicks are banging besides Kusuno, who's a child, so she's excluded from the list. But every time they would have that intimate moment, especially with a few like Kazehana, Tsugumi, Matsu, just most of Jordan, he doesn't take the invitation, especially when Kazehana, when they were, this is during the Sekirei Pure Engagement second season. They were in the beach episode, and she's like, hey, I didn't want to go to the beach, I didn't want it to affect my skin. And then she opens her robe a little bit more. She's like, here, 1 or 2 minutes. Like, oh, no, that's fine, I'm okay. I'm like, how do you resist? How do you resist such an invitation? I mean, I get you want to be a gentleman and such, but they are your Sekirei. They are your harem, which means you have all the permission you need to dive in like Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps would give you a gold medal to see you swimming inside of the tits that you have within that harem. But he holds off for whatever reason. He thinks, oh no, I can't just do that. Even though they want him to. And it's like really, it's like, how can you resist such that? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's like you have a harem, literally, and for whatever reason you don't see it a requirement to receive the rewards, to reward them, or to just take advantage of it when they all, for intended purposes, want you and will allow you to do such things. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. It's like, if that was me, this wouldn't even be a contest. Everyone would be getting it because they are prime real estate. Prime real estate. But for whatever reason, this man does not see the necessity or the value into fondling their tits and to go deep inside. For whatever reason. Maybe it's because he wants Musubi out of all of them. I mean, that's what the anime portrays, but Musubi is like, how do I explain it? Musubi is an okay character, but like there are so much better Sekirei than her in terms of just waifu material. Number one example is Tsugumi. She will go tooth and nail, like, even though she's a tsundere, but that just adds to her charm. It adds to it because deep down she really values and loves Minato and will do just anything for him. And she's just the perfect waifu. In my opinion, she's much better than Musubi because she has deeper levels, deeper layers to her character. Even though she is a tsundere, she has so much more than Musubi does. It's as clear as day. It's clear as day right there. She has the qualities, the quintessential necessities as a wife. However, Musubi is more of an airhead and doesn't understand the concepts of what she does. So then, there's more effort going into that. But somehow Minato's like, oh, I love her because she's my first Sekirei. Nope. Stop right there. You need to look at Tsugumi, Matsu, Kazehana, Homura, and those are the powerhouses. The powerhouses. And they deserve it. Maybe Nia too, but he hasn't even tried that. Mia would. No, I like how no one besides the Discipline Squad know that Mia is a Sekirei. Not even Tsugumi and Musubi. They should be able to understand that because she wouldn't be able to hurt them if she was not a Sekirei. In terms of just overall ability. I figured it out during like the few couple episodes when they were training. I'm like, she has to be. She blocked her attack like it was nothing. I'm like, she has to be the number one because the hints were pointing directly towards it. And Matsu's being very careful about what she said. So I'm like, it has to be Mia. Mia has to be the number one in the discipline squad. It can't be anybody else. She's that OP that she could cut through a fucking battleship with one fucking slice. It was ridiculous. I was like, yo, if there's anyone you need to wing this badly, it's Mia, because then no one can touch you. No one could touch you. She is that OP. She is that on top of the level. There would be nobody that can stop that. No one can throw a candle to Mia. Except maybe the members of the discipline squad that would be able to put up a challenge like Kuwabasa and such. But at the end of the day, they can't handle the number one. It's it. It's that simple. If Minato would have just winged Mia and just said, Mia, I need you to end this Sekirei plan, she would have did it, no questions asked. No questions asked. Everyone would be done. It'd be quick, fast, and in a hurry. And then you can go back to the crib, and then you can get... That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Like they won't even rebut it. If Minato just said, hey, guys, can you come up to my room? And they'll be like, why? And it says nothing, and you can close the door. More times than not, they will be willing to have intimacy with him because they want it. They feel that way. And so when he's like, oh no, I don't want to see any boobs or anything. No. That's it. That's it. Don't need to say nothing. Just engage the... That's all it needs to be said. That really all that needs to be said. Now with Kaze Hana though, she may be drunk, but she's OP. She's fucking OP. She's so relaxed all the time. When you have a character that is relaxed, majority of the time, more times than not, that means they are really OP and powerful, or they're just the comic relief character, which she is. She's both. She's both. If they were to have a fight between Tsugumi, Musubi, and Homura, the two that would be eliminated would be Tsugumi and Musubi, which I'm sad to put Tsugumi in there. She's powerful, but this is number 3. If we're going by numbers, and they're the power scaling, then Kaze Hana is more powerful than Musubi and Tsugumi. Just by number. She's number 3. Which means the second highest would be Homura. And then it would be Tsugumi. And then Musubi would be dead last, and she's number 88. But the power scaling is fucked up to all hell. So we don't really know. But then again, Musubi is probably a single number because she has Yume who put her thing inside of her. So technically, she very well is a single number, which is crazy to make her capable of fighting them. But there was a confrontation on Sekirei Pure Engagement where after Minato winged Kaze Hana, Tsugumi gets upset, as always. She's like, I can't believe you winged her! What the fuck? And then she goes crazy. Kaze Hana's being all lovey-dovey to Minato. And then she's like, take your hands off my husband, and yada yada. And I was about to jump out of my fucking chair, because I was like, yo, this would be a pretty good battle. Kaze Hana versus Tsugumi. But sadly, that didn't happen. But that would have been awesome to see. That would have really been awesome to see. Two top-tier waifus going at it. Even though I would believe that Kaze Hana would win because, well, she has the power to win. You can't see win. By the human eye, if we're using logic here, Tsugumi would probably lose that fight. Because wind is wind. You can't see it. It's invisible to the human eye. It is a deadly weapon that you can't see coming for you. But I love Tsugumi. I love her water power. She can use it. She can change it from a serpent to a dragon. It's cool. That's creativity. Kaze Hana could just use wind. It's no big deal. Musubi, however, is a fist type, but then she's developing this grizzly bear persona, maybe. Or maybe that's just her inner self, I think. It's really hard to explain. But it's it's hilarious, but it's also scary because when she's mad, she doesn't show it on her face. You just see a giant grizzly behind you. A grizzly bear waiting to kill your ass. Like you're out in the woods taking out a stroll, and then you have your picnic basket in your hand, and then you're just walking along, and all of a sudden a big bear comes out of nowhere, like that, and ready to destroy you. But she's lurking in the shadows, waiting for that inner beast to come out. And then you have Homura, the most chill out of the whole harem, the most cool and calm and collected of them. just chilling in the background, always. Who has an issue where his body, him as a Sekirei, he constantly changes. His body changes, his body goes through these changes depending on who the Ashikabi is and what their desires imply. Minato, since he's around women, prefer women. So her body is morphing to Minato's liking. And she's upset. Let's just say she is upset. And then so, when he runs into him, he reacts to Minato. She reacts to Minato. And then she's about to kiss him, but then it stops. And then she plans on burning him because she knows she's reacting and it's too late. But, that stops by Tsugumi doing water, yada yada. And then I don't know how she didn't figure this out. Tsugumi is smart. Like, she's perceptive. But the fact that she did not put two and two together before, before Homura did the fire thing, thing, it is way... Like, I thought she figured out immediately when she first came to Mason Izumi's. I thought she did. But she's like, oh no, you must be someone else. No! This is Homer! The hair alone should be an indicator. And the fact that she didn't figure it out this over time until he released a fire jutsu. And then... Like, she's not dumb, but... it was right there. But she evolves and she gets winged, and that was an awesome moment because she had more layers to her character. Like, it was just like, it was great. And when she got winged, she was still pissed off that it was Minato, but she realized that he was the one she was looking for. And so, she's not like very intimate with him. She gets her moments here and there. But, like, she waits her turn. And, like, that is something that, right there, Minato should be on that right there and there. No questions asked, because Homura doesn't even, like, compete for his attention. She comes in when it's necessary. She comes in when it's her turn. When it's just, she's not all over him constantly. Which is kind of a breath of fresh air, because then she knows, like, hey, he has all these other women clawing at the teeth to get at them. Like, just slobbering at the mouth. And then, so he's like, she's like, I'll just wait for my turn. Which is good, because then that shows a level of patience. Kazuhana's kind of the same way. She'll intervene when it, she's more bold than the rest of them. She'll do things that they will not do on a normal basis, which I like about her too. She will get what she wants. Whether you see it coming or not, it's happening. And she'll get it done. She will get the job done. Just seeing that, I can see her being the first one to have sex with Minato on the spot. There is no arguing that point, because she is the boldest one we've seen. Out of all of them, she would be the one to initiate that. And if that happens, I swear to God, Minato would not be able to hold it down. He can't resist that. She has the biggest bust out of all of them combined. And she's bold, and she's a drunk, but she has the power. And it's just like, why wouldn't you have sex? If she pushed herself on him, he'd still be like, oh no, I don't want it. What? And she keeps, you should take that. That is a prime example of invitation right there. You had it right there in the palm of your hands. All these women all over you constantly wanting to bang you and take you to places you have never been before, and yet you resist the urge to dive in like Michael Phelps. Why? Why do you resist the urge when you more than not deserve it? And they even explain that. Take advantage of the situation. They are giving you, their doors are open. They are wide open. And yet this man feels that he has no desire, no need to just dive in. For whatever reason. It makes zero sense. Just dive in. Enjoy it. Enjoy the assets. They're right there for you, in your face, all day, every day. Why not indulge yourself into some pleasure? Do yourself a favor and do them a favor. They want it. You clearly want it. That's it. I don't understand why he's like so reluctant. If it's inexperienced, you know, that's normal. But it just seems like it's more than that to me. Watching it, it's like, come on now. They have more than once told you that they are more than willing to go to that lengths for you. More than willing. But yet, you for all intents and purposes, just refuse. It's easy. It's just, you gotta kind of put yourself on you. It's like, I want you, Minato, just, that's it. That's it. Don't even say nothing. Now, moving on to Matsu, the tactician of the group, the architect. You know, she deserves some spotlight too, because she does all the work in terms of just planning this shit out and just saying, yeah, doing research. Alone research. And for whatever reason, whenever Matsu's like, hey, you want to experiment? It's like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. Give her a moment. Why? She wants to experiment, which means she wants to get... And for whatever reason, he's like, nope, I'm not having that. The only person I might take is Musubi. But she's too young, she doesn't understand that. You gotta leave her to the side. That's done. Kazahana, Tsukumi, Homura, and Matsu. That's it. Musubi, when she gets a little bit more perceptive and understanding these concepts, okay, then you can have her too. But she needs to get put on the back burner. On the back burner. It's not happening. If you want to get experience, go to Kazahana first. Then go to Tsukumi. Then go to Homura and Matsu. Either way. If he's that, like, Kazahana just needs to just sit Minato down and just go to work. He can't do nothing. He won't be able to do anything. If she just grabs the mushroom tip, it's over. No resistance. There will no longer be him, oh no, I don't want to do this. No. Once that stage has been activated and engaged, there is no resistance. No man can resist that. Especially an attractive woman like her. It's a wrap. No resistance. It's game over. You might as well enjoy the spectacle. Take advantage. She'll teach you things that you've never even been taught before. And then you can take those and apply it to the other ones. It's as simple as that. The fact that he's not taking advantage of that is weird. It's mildly disturbing for a man to watch. He needs to realize what he has and prepare to dive in those sugar walls like Michael Phelps. And Michael Phelps himself, if he accomplishes this mission, will be so impressed that he will give him his gold medal as a sign of manhood and progression. But so far, Minato's progression has only been stopped by himself. Only by himself. Not by the others, but by himself. For what reason or another, I don't know. It's very irritating. Why doesn't he just take advantage and just enjoy his Sekirei, who are devoted to protect him with their lives? They want him. They embrace him. They support him. They are wives, basically, without the title. So, you may indulge yourself in their assets. That's it. That's all he has to do. But whatever reason or another, he's like, I don't want to do it. I honestly don't understand. They are prime examples of waifu materials. Mia is just overall power. Having that at your disposal? That's it. If you just have that at your disposal, have that asset at your disposal is important. It is crucial. It is crucial. Now, what else should I say? What else annoyed me? Oh yeah, some of the side characters I thought needed to be shown more, like the ice Sekirei, I can't remember her name, but she was cool. No pun intended. But she was cool. Like, she was the silent type. Like, she talked very few words, but she stood out. She really stood out, not because of her bosom, but she stood out because of her powers and just her overall design. And it was cool. And I'm like, shoot, I would want her. She's powerful. She has the power of ice. And me, I like being cold. I get that from my dad. I'd rather be cold than hot. But, you know, it's just, she stood out. And it was like, yo, why not get her? Even though she can't really be winged, it's still, like, good. It's good on paper. You would have Sekirei, who's water, and then you would have ice. Imagine the combinations. Like, imagine the things that they could do as a tag team. It would be indispensable to the team. Indispensable. And then you got Ben and Tsubasa, who just punches the ground one time and just levels the entire building. And she's a combat type. But for her ability, it's more of an earth type. But she just punches the ground one time, the whole place, the whole building gets obliterated. In one punch. Like that right there. That is like crazy. I want that on my team. One punch and you destroy everything? Hardly no effort? Shoot. Come on in, man. Like, it is essential. It is essential. That right there. Just punch the ground one time. Boom. Whole building's gone. Eviscerated. Obliterated. No challenge whatsoever. But to say which season was better in terms of just overall, I would say Sekirei Pure Engagement has more to offer. There's just more character development in terms of just story progression. I like that a lot better. But Sekirei, the first season is not bad. It's just to dip your feet in. And then Sekirei 2 is just that. I don't know if we're going to get a third season. You know, I hope. I heard that the manga ended. So, I mean, if someone wants to pick it up, I'm sure it'll be a good business decision. It'll work out. You know. But it's just, I don't understand. You know, it's just really frustrating. Because the girls literally throw themselves at him and he refuses. It's like, why? Why do you resist such an offer? Like, why? I can understand the beginning when they're not, you know, you don't want to really go there yet. But you have a harem now. A legit harem. Who are all willing to fight to the death for you. And then, yet you resist to spend any intimate time with any of them. Or at least, we don't see it. It's like, this is a great opportunity. And he's wasting it. For Musubi, probably, but it's like, Musubi can't compare to the rest of them. She can't! She can't! She can't. No. She is not top tier. Mizo needs to get that through his head. She is more lines on, like Kusuno. Ignorant of the things around her. Innocent. She needs to develop and then come back later. But she needs to be put on the back burner and let the other wives come into play and give Minato what he needs. Develop him into a man. Mostly Katahana, because she would probably be able to do that better than the rest of them. Because she's so bold. She'll just do whatever she wants. Minato just frustrates me. To no end. Just to no end. But anyways, guys, I'm done. That rant. I finally got that out of my chest. I'm probably going to make a lot of rant videos. There are a lot of rant videos coming that I've seen, and it's just, I need to just get that out of my chest. But I just wanted to give this to you guys. I know I've been away for a long while, but I'm just trying to get a few things settled, personal issues. But I just wanted to just make this video for you guys. Just something to laugh about and just hopefully laugh about. Because maybe you guys understand where I'm coming from. You know, who knows? Just leave it down in the comments if you relate to what I said here. But anyways, I'll see you guys later. Turn her up.